So we are going to learn second lesson, that is health and diseases. So here they are given, can you recall? Here are some questions they are given, okay? So read it. Now health. Health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely the absence of any disease. Okay. What is disease? Condition of disturbance. Disease is a condition of disturbance in physiological or psychological processes of body. What is disease? Learn perfectly. Condition of disturbance in physiological or psychological processes of body is called as disease. Each disease has its own specific symptoms. Each disease has its own specific symptoms. Now, types of diseases. You must have heard the names of various diseases like diabetes, common cold, asthma, Down syndrome, heart diseases, etc. Okay, these are the types of diseases. Reasons and symptoms of all these diseases are different. Okay, so symptoms and reason for all diseases are different, they are not same. Okay, to bring coordination in scientific study of diseases, diseases are classified as follows. So see here, they've given you a chart. Types of diseases according to duration, chronic disease and acute disease. There are two types of disease, that is chronic disease and the acute disease. Now, according to reasons, first is hereditary diseases, example Down syndrome, and acquired diseases. First is infectious diseases, example common cold, flu, dengue. Okay, and non-infectious diseases, example diabetes, heart diseases. Okay, now can you tell? Here you have to read. You have to read the what you have to read here questions. Okay, and here they have given your infection through symptom. So in this area, small droplets are vaporized into fine mist. Okay, you can see here. And here in second, mist remains in the air for several minutes to few hours. It remains in the air for several minutes to few hours. And down, large droplets settle on the ground. Droplets which are large, they settle on the ground within few seconds. Within few seconds, it's settle on the ground. Okay. So come to the next page. First is infectious diseases. Okay. Diseases spread through contaminated air, water, food or vectors. Insects and other animals are called as infectious diseases. Okay. What is infectious diseases? Understood? Disease spread through contaminated air, water, food or vectors. Insects and other animals are called as infectious diseases. Now we are given the brackets, here the chart. Name of the disease, tuberculosis. Okay, pathogen, Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Mode of infection, spitting by patient through air, prolonged contact with and sharing of materials of patient. Symptoms, chronic cough, bloody spitting, emaciation, difficult breathing. Prevention and treatment, BCG vaccine, isolation of patient, regular medication like DOT. Okay. Now hepatitis, that is known as jaundice. Your pathogen is hepatitis virus A, B, C, D, E. Mode of infection, contaminated water, sharing of needles, and blood transfusion. Symptoms are what? Anorexia, yellow urine, general weakness, nausea, vomiting, and grey stool. Okay. Prevention and treatment is drinking boiled water and proper cleaning of hands. Okay. Now, dysentery pathogen is bacteria, virus, Shigella bacilli, Antiamoeba, and Histolytica. Mode of infection, contaminated food and water. Symptoms, watery stool, pains in abdomen. What are its prevention and treatment? Drinking of boiled water, proper storage of food, ORS consumption. Chloria now, Vibrio chloria bacterium is the pathogen. Mode of infection is contaminated food and water. Its symptoms are vomiting, fever, diarrhea, cramps in legs. Okay. Prevention and treatment, following hygienic practices, avoiding open place food, drinking boiled water, and vaccination against chloria. Okay. This against cholera. Now typhoid. Salmonella typhi bacterium. It is a pathogen. Contaminated food and water. Mode of infection. What are its symptoms? Anorexia, headache, rash on abdomen, dysentery, fever up to 104 degree Fahrenheit. What are its prevention and treatment? Drinking clean water, vaccination, proper disposal of sewage. Okay. So this was some infectious diseases. Okay. Here you have to do complete the table. You have to prepare similar table of information about various diseases like enterics, malaria, plague, and AIDS. Okay. So observe and discuss. Okay. Here are some questions you have to solve from the picture. Okay. Now internet my friend. Okay, you have to search the reasons, symptoms, and other information of chickenpox. Collect additional information like Pulse Polio Drive and WHO. Dirtiness in the surrounding. They have given you picture. You have to answer this question. Now, come to page number 8. Some important diseases of present days. Now, can you tell? You have to read this and answer the question. Come here now. Dengue. Mosquitoes lay the eggs in waterlogged places and thereby their population increases. What do mosquitoes do? They lay the eggs in the waterlogged places and thereby their population increases. Different species of mosquitoes spread different diseases. Different species of mosquitoes, they spread different types of diseases. Dengue is spread by Aedes aegypti. This disease is caused by DN14 virus belonging to the typhi flavivirus. Okay, flavivirus. Now, symptoms: acute fever and headache, vomiting. Symptoms are acute fever and headache and vomiting. Pains in eye socket is very prominent symptoms. Okay. Decrease in platelet count that may lead to internal hemorrhage. Okay. You have to see the picture, you have to understand and explain to others. Okay. Now here they have given you picture with an empty box to fill. So observe and discuss. Okay. Here they have given you to collect the information Which measures are taken for mosquito control by Gram Panchayat, Municipal Council, municipality of your area? You have to collect this information. Now, do you know malaria is spread by female Anopheles while elephantitis by female Culex? Anopheles and Aedes grow in clean water while Culex in dirty sewage water. Okay, name of the mosquitoes. Swine flu and reason of infection. Infection for swine flu occurs through pigs and humans. Infection of swine flu occurs through pigs and humans. Viruses of swine flu are spread through secretion of nose, throat and saliva. Okay. Now, symptoms of swine flu: difficulty in breathing and sore throat, body pains. Okay. Now come to page number 9.